zo bovenop. Welcome everybody to Arnhem Bridge, the John Frost Bridge. Yes indeed, the red new, this is Arnhem. If you want King Tiger, I have no problem with that. We lopen weer tegen een hek aan en zo. Ik ga niet over het hek. I'm not going to jump the fence. If you want to jump fence. I'm too lazy. So, thank you for the likes. Every like helps. And that's a big truck. When more people like this video, more people will see it. We are on the German side of the bridge. This is where the attack of Graber, I think it was. That pretty much attacked with some German half-tracks, some trucks. Not really as extreme as in the movie A Bridge Too Far, but he had some Opel Blitzes. I think 1 or 2 half-tracks, and that's pretty much it. Do you feel your hair standing up already? That's probably not the bridge and the main story. It's probably my horrible Dutch accent. Pretty much the right side of this bridge is where the 3rd paratroopers were, in those buildings. You can see one old building is left, and that's that big smokestack right next to that sort of small skyscraper. There's all the old buildings are gone, demolished. Pretty much every building was destroyed during the Battle of Arnhem. Legends ask, what country is this? It's the Netherlands. This is Arnhem Bridge. It's the John Frost Bridge. Hope you can hear me all, because it's sort of windy and there's a lot of cars on the bridge right now. Ben je nu pas bij de Gelderdome? Nou, dan moet je nog even lopen. You can see one of those ferries, I think it is there. The really long one. And there's another one. Chris, it's just a random look at Arnhem Bridge. People really wanted me to have a look at Arnhem Bridge, so I thought I'd walk over here and show you guys. You're pretty much totally exposed over here. Back in the day, that the right side over here was all full of factories and stuff. Don't know if you know that one of those pictures with the Panzer IV that has the one of those pipes on top of his head and it was knocked out by 3rd paratroopers. That's where you're looking at right now. The cars over there, far in the distance. That's that road where the Panzer III's and 4s came from and attacked 3rd Para. 3rd paratroopers were all in those buildings, in the old factories. Hi. So yeah. No. I live in Amsterdam.
Ah, in Amsterdam.
Yeah. I'm visiting family here.
Nice. This is an iconic bridge here, right?
Yeah. Indeed it is. Indeed, they are painted maroon. Yeah. Colors of Pegasus and paratroopers and all. There are some Pegasus around here, most of the time on the ground, and you can see the logos. It's also called the John Frost Bridge. It's really long. But the other side, if you storm the other side, it's not really that long. That's pretty much where those two towers were. On the other side was a Flak 22 located on that, yeah, sort of, yeah, what do you call it? Maybe World War II. Maybe I'm going to do a face reveal. And on the other side of that was a bunker located. It's pretty much what you see in the movie Bridge Too Far. When they attacked on the left side of the road, and they hit that ammo storage behind that bunker. That's where that bunker was. As you can see, they are packing up because we had King's Day yesterday. It's a local festival here in the Netherlands. So it's pretty clean if you think about it. Because we had a party here. Parties leave a lot of messes. I wonder if I can get down there now because there's so much barricade. It's pretty much a problem because there are only barriers over here. Can't even get to that bunker on the other side with the monument in it because it's all barricaded because of King's Day. So that's a bit of a disappointment. Oh, this is really annoying because most of the time you can't walk under the bridge right here. You can get easily to the other side of the road, but now we can't. I have to walk all the way around, if I even can. Well, that's a big problem. But you can see the old factory over here. This is pretty much where the school was located. All the old buildings are of course all destroyed because of the battle. And in a second we can have a look at the road where the third paratroopers were defending. The upcoming Panzer force and Panzer IIIs were coming up from this road. This is that road. Really you are, Martin. If you want to have a visit, you can. This is that road. Here was that incline over the road. We had that Panzer III that was hit by that small incline of pipes which was going to factory, and it fell on top of the Panzer IV. And behind there was another Panzer IV that was also knocked out. Some other Panzer IV that was knocked out between the buildings, also by third paratroopers. Second paratrooper division was on the other side in the buildings. All those buildings are gone now. I think the only small thing that's still left is a small castle entrance. The rest of all the old buildings are gone, destroyed by the fighting. Yeah, I know, there's a 25-pounder on the other side of the bridge. Yeah, there's a small monument over there. We're going to have a look. These are the original steps. If you played certain World War II board games, you've seen these steps before. The Polish paratroopers landed on the other side of the bridge, and it's pretty much in those fields where I was, where all the houses are now. They were dropped pretty late because of bad weather, but mostly of mild racism. As you can see, you cannot really see much now because there's all those barriers for King's Day. But pretty much right over here were a few houses. There, if you search Tiger and Arnhem Bridge on Google, you will see a Tiger tank standing right there next to that pillar, right here, with a half-track right there. And you can search up a bridge of There's the Glory. And you will see two Panther tanks driving up from this road to there. And that's where this was filmed. And people have a lot of laughs in their cars because I am filming them. So we're right under Arnhem Bridge. You can see some battle damage on the pillars. Because this is not the original bridge anymore. The original bridge was bombed by the Americans after the battle. And most of the scrap after the war was dumped pretty much under this bridge. So here were a lot of houses. I think here on this road was a military police of a Grand Marie of I have no idea how the Germans called it, but the military police building for the Germans was there. Second paratroopers were here in these buildings, were here in those buildings that were here. Here was another set of buildings. They're all gone now. I think there was a garage somewhere around here also. As you can see, there's not really much left. A row of buildings all along this street. The street would go straight along this road. I wish there were still Panthers right here. No, minus the Germans, of course. Crossing the road, trying not to get hit. Okay, now this road went all the way straight. There were a few houses located on the side of this road. And between that, where that 25-pounder gun is, was the jeep storage, pretty much. And right where I'm now standing was the last stand of the 2nd paratroopers. And it's pretty much a new building. And yeah, there's pretty much nothing left of the old buildings, except for the churches. Windy wind is windy, yeah, I thought that would happen. Oh, there is some police behind me. And you see the church? Here you are at the church. And there's the church. And there's another church right there. I don't think you can see those. But this is the... I'm sorry for the wind. So for the people just joining in, we're at Arnhem Bridge. Pretty much this whole place is empty because there were a lot of buildings here, but they got all destroyed by the Battle of Arnhem. And they were replaced by ugly 70s style buildings in the 70s and 60s. Except for this building, I think that's new. So yeah. And this place had much more information back in the day. It really got dumbed down. There were a lot more other stuff around here. But there is still a 25-pounder gun. You're welcome, Max, I think. Mix. Is your name Max? So, 16 Parafield ambulance. A stone with a badge, a name, a date, buried here, brothers, friends and mate. They fought their battles to free us all, till the bridge sounded their last call. This was a Canadian 25-pounder gun. Donated. Okay, my brain stopped working for a moment. Donated in their memory of their fallen comrades by the 3rd Parachute Battalion to the people of Arnhem. No, I'm not at the military museum. I'm at the Arnhem Bridge. There's a small monument here with the 25-pounder gun. And there were a lot of information boards back in the day here, but they're all gone now. There's only this one. This was the Jacob Groenewald platoon. And this was pretty much where all the 2nd and 3rd para dropped all their jeeps. This was pretty much a square with houses here, 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 here. It was a sort of platoon or yard. And they pretty much parked all their jeeps in here. There was a road here. The road was straight before, all the way to there. If we walk up to there, you can see the only remaining older building that's left here. Pretty much everything was destroyed. And that's a city gate. Pretty much survived all the battle damage and all the... because it's probably much sturdier than a normal building. There's a nice fountain over there. With artsy-fartsy stuff on it. And there's an information center right over here. Thank you, Martin. I'm Dutch, so I'm pretty much used to Arnhem by now. I've been here many times. I apologize for the wind again, guys, because it's sort of windy, not really, but sometimes you're in sort of a wind tunnel. Wind comes between these buildings, and yeah, over there you can see the only remaining older buildings. Here's an information center. The airborne at the bridge on it. And pretty much on the other side of the road is the only remaining older building. And that's the city gate. And there it is. And if you look up the city gate of Arnhem on Google and then battle or something on it, you can see what was left of it after the war. And it pretty much came out of it unscathed because a lot of people built their houses against it. And I don't know the full story of it, but pretty much there were people building their illegal buildings against this building. And at one point you could not even see the city gate anymore. And another artsy thing here. But this gate was pretty much unscathed because people started building their own houses and other stuff against it. And you can still see a bit of it on the walls. You can see that here was sort of a building built up against this. And those buildings sort of made a cushion for this thing. And that's pretty much the reason why it survived the battle. But that's just my theory. There's sort of an information here about the old city. The Sabelpoort. With the other stuff, festival stuff, King's Day. Some other older buildings and the church. And that's pretty much it. It's a really nice looking city gate. It doesn't really seem to have any battle damage because it's pretty much restored well. So guys, if you place a like, more people will see it. Hey, there's another information board right here. The Sabelpoort. 4 medieval Arnhem city gates, only this one is left. Probably because they all got screwed by battle. This one was saved by illegal squatters. Yeah, like I was telling it, if you just tuned in, that gate over there, the only reason why it was still there is because people built their illegal houses against it. No, that's the story I heard. There's the bridge again, and we are at Arnhem Bridge. Of course, I sort of want to go in the information center. Always look both sides of the road, kids. Yeah. Not at this point because it's a one-way road. There's another monument right here. Yeah, I'm getting distracted really, really fast. This is for the Rhine. A monument for the Rhine. Nothing to do with the Battle of Arnhem. But yeah, this is the information center. Sort of want to go in there, but I don't know if they want me filming in there. But you can see some pictures. You can buy a Lego kettenkrat. Fake Lego, of course. Yeah. Zoom back out, please. Are you at the gun? King Tiger tricks me. Oh, don't step in the dog shit. But yeah, this is the information center. It's free to enter if you want. There's the new Arnhem Bridge. I'm going to walk on the sidewalk again because I don't want to step in dog shit. The Framed Festival. Yeah, around this time, if you want to come to the Netherlands, should say you should come at this time. There's a lot of festivals. Hey! Hey, wist je het? Ja, zo.
Kijk daar.
Ja. Vind je het erg om op de camera te komen?
Nee, totaal niet. Nee.
Oké. Nou, this is one of our subscribers. He's come to stalk me.
Ja,
Vet.
Ja,
Dat is wel
zeker.
leuk. Zeker. Ja, ik ga een beetje in het Nederlands lullen. Hè? Nee. Dus je woont gewoon in Arnhem en zo.
Ja, ik heb hier 5 jaar gewoond.
Oké.
Mijn moeder die woont hier nog, dus ik ben hier voor een week.
Oké. Nou, dat is ook wel toevallig dan en zo.
Ja.
Dat is wel vet. Ja, maar ja. Het is echt wat hier gebeurd is en zo. Het is echt altijd interessant. Vind ik het.
Dat is ook altijd interessant.
Ja.
Ja, van mijn stiefvader heb ik nog gehoord dat hier nog bommen liggen.
Oh ja, dat is als best daar. Ja, zeker. Ze hebben hier, ja, Amerikaanse bommen vooral. Want ze hebben hier je brug een paar keer proberen te bombarderen. Maar de eerste keer was het mis. En de tweede keer is het wel gelukt.
Ja, nee, er was niks meer van over.
Nee.
De kerk hier aan de overkant was er niks meer van over.
Ja, ik weet wel dat hier stonden altijd van die informatieborden en zo. Maar die zijn gewoon weg.
Hier stonden ook nog bommen en stukken van de vliegtuigen, maar zijn ook
Ja,
weg.
alles is weg. Dat is een beetje zonde.
Nee, dat kan staat.
Yeah, like I was saying, guys, over there, there is still the 25 pounder, but it was much larger. There were some learning bombs over there, some other pieces of aircraft, and some pictures and other relics, but they're all gone now. So yeah, I'm pretty annoyed by it. Actually, I wanted to show everybody those pictures, but yeah, they're gone. So no then and now pictures for you. Maarten zegt dat heel veel naar het Airborne Museum in Oosterbeek is gegaan. Ja. Artenstein. Het is wel best, ja.
Dat is soms het vliegveld. Hè?
Ja.
Ja, daar hebben ze laatst ook een ME262 gevonden.
Maar daar was ook een informatiegebouw, maar dat is dan ook weg. Ja, dat is ook al balen. Dat is dit dan geworden, maar dat is veel kleiner. So there was a much bigger information building with much more stuff, but it became this one, and the one that was over there is gone now. Ja, het blijft indrukwekkend hier ook. Oosterbeek vind ik ook wel indrukwekkend, wat je allemaal lekker vindt.
Ja.
Er is ook het meeste is daar bewaard gebleven, niet zoveel beschadigd.
Ben je ook wel eens een week geweest?
Beek? Nee.
Dat is bij mij in de buurt in Limburg.
Ja.
Ik woon zelf in Moesel. Nou ja, daar heb ik
Jeez. Ja.
Ja, dat is in de buurt van hier.
Dat is een uithoek.
Ja,
Dat is een zachte G. Ja, klopt, ja. Dat heb ik ook wel eens opgezocht. There are a few other tanks over there. A few dug-in tanks on the Cold War. Some German fireflies, 2 of them. And they're protecting some sort of sluice.
ja, dat weet ik niet. De sluis zoals water is.
Yeah, how do you say that in English? It's to keep. It's sort of to keep to flood the whole yeah, basis of this. It's a sort of gate. I have no idea what the English word for it is because my brain stops working again. We're going to have a walk and look at the bridge again, under the bridge. Ga je meelopen? Ja. So yeah, like I said, sadly most of the things are gone now. If you just tuned in, we're at the Arnhem Bridge. Most of the older buildings are gone because of the Battle of Arnhem. This was all houses back in the day. There was a garden here in the middle, surrounded by houses here, houses there, in a straight line. And paratroopers were all located around here, defending the other bridge. Most of the German attack came from over the bridge. It was the first attack. The second attack came from Panzer 4s and Panzer 3s, and they came up this road and second few roads up there. They were defended. They were sort of fended off by 3rd paratroopers, but yeah, that didn't work out at all. The last stand was over there where that ugly 70s brown building is, and that's pretty much where they gave their last big fight, and they surrendered over there to the Germans. And there's the old information building, and like I said, a lot of cleaning for King's Day everywhere. There's a small information sign right here. For the Liberation route. You can see the old buildings here. This is the street where we're walking on. I think this building was the military police. This was the plantsoon. That's where the 25 pounder is right now. They parked all their jeeps right here. Second paratroopers were here, and some were in here. In the movie they were all in here, but that's not really true. 3rd paratroopers were over here, and in the rest of those buildings in that factory over there. And the last stand, if my gimbal wants to work with me, was here, in these buildings. But all these buildings are gone. I think some of these were governmental buildings, but they're not there anymore. And here's an aerial view from the attack of Graber. And this is where the Panzer 3s and 4s came from. And these are these buildings that were here. And they're gone now, right in front of us. You see most of the aerial views of those Opel Blitzes and half-tracks that were destroyed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was the old information building. A lot of garbage from King's Day. Kids had their own fight with alcohol last night. A lot of puke, beer, cans, other beer stuff. A lot of Heineken. And a lot of cleaning today. No battle cleaning, but party cleaning. And this is the other side of the bridge. Normally you can walk up these stairs and go to the other side and see that memorial on top of here, but you can't. You probably can't hear me because of bloody wind. This is it. I think we have seen everything. Right on this corner is where the tiger was, on that picture. These are the steps upstairs. Maybe they have removed the barricade fences by now. Ah, crap, they didn't move them. I don't want to walk. I'm too lazy. I don't walk all the way back. Crap. Okay, I'm going to log off right now because it's windy. Frans Lumpia. So, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone, maybe do another live stream in Oosterbeek, or just go home, or maybe live stream some more on Facebook. I will see. Okay, thank you for all the likes, guys. 44, that's pretty good. Can we get another like spike? Get some more love for the live stream. Yeah, thank you all. One more like. No more likes? No? Okay. Thanks. I will see you in the next live stream. I'm going to do some more live streams because these are fun. And meeting subscribers. It's always fun. Say goodbye.
Bye.
This is a lot of fun. I love these live streams. You never know what you come across. Like party cleanup. Party cleanup. Yeah. King's Day. See you in my next live stream. Goodbye, guys.